What's up, guys? We're headed on a service call. It's an excuse me. It's an Amana 16 seer 2-stage heat pump system that I put in a couple years ago, and this will be the second service call on it for what sounds like the same thing. The last service call I went on was over the summer. Customer called me and she said that she had a lockout code on her thermostat. It's its communicating system. So I got there and it was a head pressure lockout. And the way these Amanas work is once the high pressure switch kicks 3 times, the system locks out. So the system was locked out on high pressure, and it was a relatively easy one. It was lack of service. They live, out in the country, not far from my house, and where we live at, there's a lot of dust and stuff flying around. And to make a long story short, the condenser coil was literally so plugged up that you could not tell it was a coil. So I tore the cage off the unit and everything, and cleaned it really well, and that took care of it. I never heard back from her since, until this morning. She called and said she had a lockout code again. So I don't know if it's a head pressure lockout or if it's a low pressure lockout, high pressure lockout or low pressure lockout. We'll find out when we get there. But this is I was gonna make a blog video about why I don't sell 2-stage equipment, or single stage versus 2-stage. So this is going to be a good video to kind of roll into that blog. So I'll probably go ahead and do the blog, and we'll upload them separately. But so we're going to head that way and see what we can find wrong with this unit. All right, here's our Amana, guys. ASZC 16048. The code is low pressure cutout. That's my standing pressure, which is low for 410A. I just reset the board by killing the power. I'm gonna have to run back into the house and probably go reset the stat and start the system up. But looks like it's going to be low on Freon, so that's just wonderful. Alright, our system is on. It's operational. Take a look at these pressures here, see what they're going to do. If it stays like that, that's actually not, well, it looks like it's going to start dropping now. Okay, well, I'll let it stabilize. I'm not going to make y'all watch this all day. Let it stabilize and then we'll get back with y'all. Alright guys, the system's been running for a few minutes. It's kicked in the high stage. And I'm following this heat pump charging chart. We are at about, well, right here we got to get our airflow, and we're at 1600 CFM. It's about, and then your indoor dry bulb, it's about 70 degrees in the house. And then our outdoor temperature is about 40, so we'd go off of 42. And if you match those two up, it's kind of hard to do, but we want to be right here where my finger is, at 95 on suction and 354 on head pressure. And if you take a look, we're not that far off. We're almost at the exact suction pressure that we need. Head pressure's a little low, but I don't know. I don't know why this thing would have cut off on low pressure. I'm just gonna have to let it run a few more minutes and keep watching it and see what happens. But there, see, we're almost at 95. There it is. Well, we went for a second. 95 pounds of suction. We'll keep watching it. Well, guys, we've been running for several minutes now, and we are looking really good. There is nothing wrong with this unit. I just went up and talked to the customer. The only thing that I could conclude is it got so cold out here, because it has been really cold. It got down in the teens, and they did not turn the heat pump off. He told me that. So I'm concluding that it got so cold that this heat pump, you know, could not find any heat, and it kicked out on low pressure. And then the customer informed me that there was icicles hanging off of the condenser blade, so that was not helping. And it's colder here than it would be, because if you look right here, these people live on the river. They live right on the water. They have a very beautiful house, very beautiful property. There's the river again. So, anytime you live on the water like that, it's going to be even colder in an area like this than it's going to be anywhere else. So, but I'm very happy with these pressures. The suction pressure is about 10 pounds higher than what it's supposed to be, but the load in the house is going up. It's getting hotter in the house, so I don't think there's anything wrong with this unit. It's just I did explain to them, though, that when we get down into the teens like that, they need to go ahead and go to the thermostat and just switch over to emergency heat. And he agreed, and everything should be fine. So that ought to do it for this one. You know, probably could have saved well, I mean, I didn't charge the guy. He's a good customer, so lives right here by the house. But so probably could have saved myself a trip out here, but no big deal. You know, that's all part of it, especially when you're in business for yourself. So, all right, guys. It looks like the old man is okay. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Oh, and one quick side note, guys. I just switched over to the Vito MC bag. I also pack a Tech XL extra large for my install tools and stuff. But this is the best tool bag I've ever had for service. It's smaller than the Tech LC. And it's bigger than the TP3 or the MB2. It is the best service bag I've ever had. I had the TP4 like Ralph has with the open pockets. I didn't like it. It was too small and all my tools would fall out of it. But this one's enclosed. It's bigger, but it's not that big. Best service bag I've ever had. If you guys would like to see a video on it of what I carry, let me know. I'll be glad to do it. If you don't, also let me know and I won't waste your time. But this has been the best service bag I've ever had. I've had it for about a week now and I love it.
Turning